Erika, Walter couldn't quite see what you were doing. So would you... When was the last time you saw something like that, Walter?
Yesterday.
Yes.
Who's laughing?
This guy with the hat.
I know, but what is this?
Remember they were like, Mr. Harold was like talking to him the whole time?
30 seconds. Stand by, everybody. We have 30 seconds to show. 30. Showtime in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And ready! It's time to play some of your family's favorite Hasbro games in a whole new way. The games are big, the fun is contagious, and the winning is just moments away. It's time to play Hasbro, the Game Show.
It's not that good. Hello. Hello. Before we start, Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, have you seen them yet?
Yes.
Let me bring them in because I've got a few kids in. I want to see them. Calvin, can you do me a favour and go and get your relatives and bring them in for me? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 9:45 version of Hasbro the Game Show, or as Mr. and Mrs. Rossi call it, the 10:45 version. There are times when I have to bite my tongue. This cruise is one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, Hasbro. Well, what is Hasbro? For years and years, Hasbro provided family entertainment for you, your family, and generations before that. And what we've done is go back in time and taken some of their classic games and we've turned them into some big ones. And coming up throughout the cruise, you're going to see 3 different versions of different games, and of course we're going to need you to take part. Let me explain how that is going to work. If you are sitting now on the lower section of this auditorium and you're on my right hand side, you are going to be, watch this, incredible, with no money spared here, you are going to be members of the blue team. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Blue lights. And of course, if you're sitting on my left, you're going to be part of, what's the red light? The red team. And after the show, if you would like to have a photo with Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, look, here they are. They're coming up here. Hello, don't come up here, you'll fall over. Okay? Hello, this is Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. Hello, guys. There they are. Give them a nice hand, everybody. There they are. Can you wave? There's a little girl up in the balcony who's waving very hard. You want to wave up there? This is Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. If you'd like a photo with them afterwards, they'll be happy to do that for you. So.
Did you say a Diet Coke?
Yeah. Can you go away? I'm not fast.
And I'll have a margarita.
They're going to be taking a photo with you outside. Let's give them a nice hand. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, go away, go away. Right. What is going to happen is this. We are going to play 2 huge games, but in order to take part in the huge game, you're going to have to get a chance to do that by answering questions or doing something a little silly. You will see what that is in a moment. And of course, the idea is to win one of the big games, and if you're part of the team that wins, you'll come over here and you will choose one of these cards. Now these cards represent a Monopoly piece. Hasbro invented Monopoly. Monopoly, the game that never ends, the game that has driven families crazy for years. The only person who wins is the person who hasn't died yet. That's how it is. I hate Monopoly. But anyway, you're going to take one of these cards and you're going to take it and put it inside this huge thing here called the electronic something or other. You're going to put it in the slot, and if your score is the highest by the end of the game, you'll win some special prizes. There are different score price values embedded in the electronic thing in the back of the card. If yours has the highest points value, you're going to win some very special stuff. And at this point, normally, somebody stands up in the audience and says, "Hey John, what are we going to win?" I'm glad you asked. If you win, you're going to win
a cruise.
I feel like a totally cheesy
It's a fun-filled collection of some of your family's favorite Hasbro games. Enjoy Operation, Sorry, Connect 4 Monsters, and the Monopoly Electronic Banking Edition. You'll also receive Simon Flash and Yahtzee Flash. We'll also throw in the complete set of Hasbro The Game Show Qualifier Prize, including Connect 4, Run on the Run, and Electronic Simon Carnival. A mini version of Operation plus 3 fantastic card games, Monopoly Deal, Sorry Revenge, and Yahtzee and now put on your family game night with Hasbro.
Alright, there you go. That, if you didn't really see that, was a whole bunch of prizes. Plus you're going to win $150 to spend at HasbroTheToyShop.com// Hello. How are you? I'm ever so sorry to bother you, but you're sitting on 2 reserve signs. One is stuck to his bottom now. I just have to put the winners here, you see. We didn't put many clues. We only put 12 do not sit here signs, so we should have made it a bit clearer. And consider this one here. Sorry to wake you up. You didn't want to come anyway, did you? Hi darling, there you go. You can sit that one. No, don't sit there, I'm joking. You can sit there. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. By the way, I should point out at this juncture of the show that normally we have a professional game show host called Butch who does this. He had to take a cruise off, so this is me doing it, and I haven't done this before, so please bear with me, okay? I'm probably going to mess up big time, but anyway, we're going to try. We're going to try and do it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, something happens now. Hold on. Taylor, what the heck do I do now? Oh, I use an ice slab. Okay, yes, I know that. Ice slab, I know what you call it. Look at that, we're like a ball. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start over here on my left. This is the red team. Give yourselves a big round of applause. This is how it works. We are going to play the game of categories. Now, this is where you're going to see a clue appear on the 2 side screens, and if you are on my left, up until the middle of this section, and you know the answer, what I want you to do is do something to get my attention. Now, there are 2 people I will not choose. The person who shouts out the answer, I will ignore you like the French ignore deodorant. Second of all, it's an English thing. Second of all, if you put your hand up and go politely, "Oh John, please choose me," like you're British, because that's how we answer, I shall ignore you as well. I want you to do something wild, crazy and different to get my attention. And if you are wild, crazy or different, you will maybe get me to come over to you and see if you can play. So ladies and gentlemen, if you know the answer, wait until I've given you the whole clue and do something that gets my attention. I'm looking for 4 adults right now to play this first game. This is categories. Let's play it. And our first category is going to be, what do I do here? Do I press a button? There are no buttons on here. Is it touchscreen thing? Oh, okay. Our first category is this. There we go. Things that are round. I'm going to give you a letter now, and your answer must begin with that letter. Things that are round. I'm going to come down the steps here. Things that are round, beginning with the letter... Easy one, that's too easy. I'm going to give you the letter, a difficult one, this one. P. P. Things that are round. Do something to get my attention that is different, like dancing on one leg. Come over here, sir. Come over here. if you're going to do this, hello, show them what you were doing. I've already picked him, sit down. Hello, Walter, how are you? I'm calling you now. How are you, Walter? I'll come and speak to you in a minute. Sit down there. How are you doing, sir? Come and stand next to me. You've got to get the answer right. First of all, are you sober? Somewhat. Joy. Okay. So our first person today, sponsored by Budweiser, something round, beginning with the letter P. Your name is? Matt. And Matt, your answer is? Pies. Pies. That's an interesting answer. Hold on. I am the judge and jury on this one, and I will decide if your answer is right. If it is, you'll hear a ping sound. Go and play the game. Give him a nice answer. That's a good answer. Pies. Things that are round. We'll do one more on that one, and we will go to the answer. Things that are round, beginning with the letter M for mother. M. Things that are round, beginning with the letter M. Can I just say here, hold on a second, I have a choice here. I have a choice between your stomach and her bottom. Ooh, what a tough decision. Come over here, man. I'm going to get you in a minute. Hello, what's your name? Erika, I couldn't quite see what you were doing from over there. Could you just do it again? Erika, Walter couldn't quite see what you were doing. So would you... When was the last time you saw something like that, Walter?
Yesterday.
Yes! Walter, you're my hero. What's your name? Erika, that's right. Things that are round beginning with the letter M?
Marble.
A marble, that's absolutely right. Very good. Going over there. Marble. We're going to change the category thingy now, and we're going to do this one. Farm animals. Animals that live on a farm. And I need a very quick answer from the letter C. C. Somebody C. No, sorry, him. Sorry, darling, him. We all know who he is, yes. He's trying to prove he is romantic. Put that away. I should make you jump up and down at this point, but I'll leave you alone until tomorrow night's show. Tell me what's your name? We all know your name. Tell us your answer. Things that are a farm animal beginning with the letter C. A cow. And can you do the noise? Sounds like a cow that's been goosed there. I have no idea. Go and play the game. Go on up there. Go on up there. Give him a nice hand. Finally, next category is... Oh, it won't work. Why is this not working? Okay, I'll just have to read it out. Men in hats beginning with the letter W. Men in hats. Well, you didn't actually have to do that. I was right behind you, Walter. Stand here next to me. Stand here. What's your name? Warren. And can you think of a man's name that wears a hat beginning with the letter W? Woody. Is he your brother? Do you happen to know the name of another man called Walter that wears a hat? Me. Now that'll do. Walter, go play the game. Mrs. Walter, is he famous? Yes. Lots of people know him, I'm sure they do. Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor is guiding Walter to the stage. Let's give the red team a big round of applause. They're representing you. I'm wandering over now to the blue team. Hello, blue team, how are you? Good to see you. I do not feel like a game show host. They are usually thin and attractive. But we'll see what happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now... hello, balcony. How are you all up there? Everybody all right? Good to see you. You've just come to watch. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to play the red team. Here is your first scattergreen thingy, whatever you call these things. Here we go. Let's do this one. Ice cream flavors. Do something to get my attention.
Now she's up on the stage.
Preferably when I'm given the question.
What was that, margarita?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't hear what he said.
I'll come back with the
Are there any normal people here this week? Ladies and gentlemen, what have we got? I forgot what we've got. Ice cream flavors. Ice cream flavors beginning with the letter P. 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 Oh, God, you scared the heck out of me. Sit down. Sit, everybody sit. Not you. I'm going to choose you only because you've spent hours doing your hair. Did you just rent a moped today? What are you? I've not seen Hella. What's your name?
Randy.
Randy. Ice cream flavor beginning with the letter P.
Pistachio.
Pistachio. You're right. Go up there, Randy. One more ice cream flavor. It is going to be beginning with the letter. Ice cream flavor beginning with the letter. I'll give you a good one now. S. S. Somebody get my attention. This lady caught my eye. Yes, ma'am. You caught my eye. Tell me your answer.
Spumoni.
Is that your name?
Oh, that's not my answer.
Spumoni. Is that what? Okay. What's your name?
Nancy.
Oh, Nancy. And your answer is
Spumoni.
Spumoni. I'll have 2 chocolate, a vanilla, or a Spumoni. Hold on, I'm not saying it's not right. Is anybody, I need someone to back me up. Is it Italian? Is anyone else Italian here? Are you Italian, sir? Stand up a minute. Oh, I can see you are. Nothing matches. Hello, sir. Nice to see you. Is Spumoni an Italian ice cream? I'll let you play. Very good. Going up there, Nancy. Spumoni. How you doing? Give me a Spumoni. Why does it say farm animals still? Cars. Cars. Cars, cars, cars. I need the make of a car beginning with the letter A. Sometimes there's just not enough vomit in the world, is there? Hello, Mrs. Bottom, how are you? What's your name, darling? Janelle. That's the closest I've been to a bottom for many years, apart from my wife's, of course, and Calvin. Only because I work with him. I forgot the question. Name of the car beginning with the letter A. A what? An Acura? Acura. I've heard of an Acura. How do you spell that?
Not a clue.
Acura. Do you mean the one that's spelled A-C-U-R-A?
Whatever.
You've just seen one in your mirror, haven't you? As you drive at about 30 miles an hour. I mean, what is a salad bar? I've never heard of that before. There's one on the ship? We put salad on the ship? What kind of people are we? Things that are found at a salad bar beginning with the letter C. I'm gonna give this lady, only because she's put up for every single one and acted very silly in a slightly vampy Cher costume here. What is your name? Julie, your answer begins with C is? Croutons! Yeah. Everyone Everybody's looking at me going, like he's going to know what's in the salad bar. Thanks very much. Ladies and gentlemen, they're the blue team. Give them a nice round of applause. The blue team. All right. So, Calvin, can you get this off me? It's getting on my neck. All right. Okay, just thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to play a very special game. Oh, and there's that cue again, in case we missed it the first time. What is going to happen now is we're going to take you back in time to that game of 4 in a row. It is called Connect 4. In the old days, you'd use those little tiddly, disky things that you put in a slot. We're not going to do that. We are going to use basketballs. So, one at a time, team. You're going to come up here. Thank you. You're going to walk up to this little dotted line right here. You are going to take your ball and you are going to throw it up like that, and you're going to hope that it lands in a row like that. Give me the ball. If I miss this one from back here, I'm going to buy you all a drink. That's never happened before. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your job to get 4 in a row. Now, you can get 4 in a row any way you like. You can go horizontal, as you've got on the screens here, vertical, or diagonal. Now, teams, it is not just your job to attack, because if the red team, for example, is really doing well, blue team, you're going to need to block. The first team to get 4 in a row will go through to winner's row. How you doing? You're sitting on something. You're sitting on something. What does it say? It's only got 4 words on it. Reserved for winner's row. Congratulations, sir, you won. Just stay there. It's okay, just stay there. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 in a row is all we're trying to get. Now, we're going to start with which team we go with first? We're going to start with the red team, and we're going to go in order. So Kevin, come over here, number 24. You're going to be first. Now, red team, the first thing you have to do is each time they're about to shoot is give them some encouragement. The first thing you need to do, Kevin, is step up to the line and just get it in any of the holes. Start off right, Kevin. Kevin's going underarm and he's very confident. Look at that. Straight into number 5. Good job, Kevin. Go back over there. Here is, I forgot your name. Vampirus. What? Why have you written Vampirus? Pardon? You're supposed to ask their names. Okay, Vampirus, wait for me. If you win, Vampirus, I will treat you to a new pair of jeans. Because times are hard, aren't they? It's fashion, I know. Vampirus, now, you're going to try and start off your own row, so try and stay away from 5 for the moment and just make sure you get the ball in. Give her a nice hand, blue team, she's in. Good shot, darling, good shot. Good shot, that's number 3. So, we now have 2 levels. We have 5 for the red team, and we're looking for row 3. Sorry, for the red team is 5, and blue, you're looking at 3. So, wait for me. All right. Red team, we hope to get it in number 5. Off you go, Erika. She's up, she's in, and it's right next door. That's okay, because 6 is good, you go 7 and 4. All right, what's your T-shirt? Is that all you can come up with? What's the point of having you? Hello, T-shirt. Come over here to the dotted line. Now, are you going to try and go for number 4, or are you going to go for number 2? Maybe that's where you sort of want to go. Number 4 would block them, but still put you in a really good position. All right, here she goes. Give her a nice hand, blue team. She's up and she's in, and it's fantastic. That's right where you wanted to be. Good job. Good job. So now blue team are in command now. So who's up? That's Walter. First of huge basketball fan, Walter. You like basketball. Okay, now Walter, you are going to try, I think, ask your team members, but you can try and block on number 2, or you can try and build your next row up. What do you want him to do, team? We're trying to block? Alright. Go ahead, Gordon. Okay, they want you to try and block. Good shot, Walter! Nearly, very good. Give Walter a big hand. That was fantastic. Lean on Taylor. Lean on Taylor. We now have Paisley. Calvin. You definitely need to get number 2, Paisley. Off you go. Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. No, that's all right. You only get one shot, I'm afraid. That's okay. That puts the red team back in. You're up, Mac. Mark, is it? Mac's bouncing the ball. He's a professional. He's going to try and block, I think. He's also going underarm, and he started off a new row. That's a good shot. All right. Very good, very good, very good. Next up for the blue team, it is... I can't see your name. Curly Sue. Okay. Curly Sue, you are really looking to try and get in here at number 2. That's where you want to go, or number 1 even. All right, he's up. And, okay, that's just lengthened the game by another hour. All right, very good. Kevin, here we go, Kevin. Kevin, you're trying to get it in number 5 there, Kevin. It's not rocket science. Number 5 for Kevin. And, oh, it bounced away, but you're still in a strong position. Now, blue team, come on, Vampirus, you need to go number 1 or number 2. Here we go, preferably before midnight. Oh. Now, I missed that, you're right, there's a 4. So now I missed that. Good spot, judges. Red team, who is it? It's Erika. Erika, if you can get it in number 4 wins you the game, and if you get it in, you not only will you go through the winner's row, which is nearly all free, but not only that, if you do, Walter is going to come running over here and give you a huge kiss. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, it's all down to this. We're looking for number 4, Erika. No, it was in and out. So, go back over there, you get a kiss from Walter anyway. T-shirt, try and block that number 4. Try and block it, go. 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 Oh. No, we're back over here. Walter, you can win this. Walter, if you win it, not only Erika, but the 2 men will want to kiss you as well. And Calvin probably is. All right, here we go. Walter, number 4 is where you're aiming, so trying to aim over here. Right there, Walter. He's concentrating. Here he goes. Here he goes, Walter. He's up. And all right, don't worry, Walter, you're nearly there. Next up, to try and block and try and keep the show not going through to breakfast. Here we go. Paisley's up, it's in. And she's gone wide. That's good. Wow. Now, Mark, you have a Matt, you have a job. Leave Taylor. All right, leave him alone. Obvious. Matt, are you going to block a number 1, or are you going to go for the win on number 4?
What's my team think I should do?
Go for the win. All right. Very cocky. Can he do it? Let's find out. Here goes Matt. It's... Matt, hide. Go hide. Who's up? Curly Sue could win it. Curly Sue could win it if he gets it in number 1. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh. What I love about that, sorry Matt, Matt comes up, he's tall, he's athletic, bounces the ball. Looks at Taylor as if to say, watch me, Blondie. Aims, throws, nothing. Curly Sue, the man who just looks like he's woken up from a 7-year drunk, walks over here, doesn't even bounce the ball, has a quick look out the corner of his eye at Calvin, throws it up, and he wins the game for the blue team, ladies and gentlemen. But nobody goes away here empty-handed. All of them are going to get Connect 4 on the run games. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause. Kevin and Erika, the wonderful Walter. We love you, Walter. Matt, thanks for being a great sport, buddy. All right. Come over here, guys. Come over here. You're through. You're about to take your spot on nearly Winners Road. All right. What you're going to do... He's okay. Taylor.
Fun?
Taylor.
Yeah.
He's all right. He's okay.
Are you nervous?
Stay there, sir. He's okay. Stay. It's okay. Sit down. Fall down. Where are you from? Montreal. Oh, French. Oh, that's why you... I'm sorry. I feel really bad now. You are sitting on the winner's row. Oh, very soon. Max Winner, you're going to be the first person to choose your electronic banking card and take a seat down there. Pick one that you think is screaming winner, winner, winner. Which one are you going to do? We're looking for a Monopoly piece. Anytime today, please. He's chosen the car. Curly Sue, thanks mate, have a seat. Next up is Paisley. Here she comes. Paisley's going to choose what? Take your time, Paisley. She's gone for the train. Okay, have a seat. T-shirt in blue, it was a lucky colour for her. Let's see what she's going to choose. The rollerblade. Okay, the rollerblade.
Oh yeah, I got it all.
Bambrus is going to choose. She's not sure. She's shaking. She's going to choose the battleship. Or as I call it, my mother-in-law. Go down there. Go this way. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big hand for the winning team. It's the blue team. They can sit back and relax right now. Fast asleep. In a few moments, I will be naked. And for all those people who are awake, you'll get $100.
She's sleeping?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to set for game number 2, but before that, something is going to happen. We're going to take a commercial break. Don't ask me, I just work here. So please, stay right there. I'll be back in under a minute while you watch this. We'll be right back after this commercial thingy. Here we go. This time, if you know the answer, once again, do something to get my attention.
You go.
Don't shout out the answer. You will forfeit a chance to play, and we're looking for 4 adults, and then I'll come back to the 5th person in a moment. First of all, here is your first question on the screen. For the blue team, here's Truman Pursuit question number 1. Here it is. How many checkers does each player start with in a game of checkers? If you know the answer, 8. Do something to get my attention. Like this man back here, doing the slightly demented windmill wave. Come over here.
We know that guy.
10.
Very good.
Imagine all the
What's
people that saw you.
your O face? What does that mean?
13.
Can't wait to watch you on TV.
I don't want to know. What's your... I don't know what that means. Never mind, but do you know the answer to this one? How many checkers in a game of checkers? The answer is... Well, you're very serious. 12. Is he right?
No.
13.
He is. Oh, very good. This
I
is
thought it was 16.
very good.
Over him?
Next question, please. Next question. Have a look. In the cartoon, what type of animal was Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle. Gentleman on the end was first. All the way at the back there. Come over here, sir. Come over here. Let your hair down a bit.
Let your hair down.
What's your name, sir?
Elmer.
Elmer?
That's my mom.
Your mum. What are you?
I'm Albert.
Howard. I'm hooked on phonics and I have no idea what you're saying. Say it again.
Albert.
Oh, Albert. Thank you, Albert. Albert, your answer is to what type of animal was Bullwinkle?
We have moves.
A moose. It is a moose. Very good. Going up there, Albert. Question number 3. Albert says a moose, and he got him to play. What long-running comic strip about army life features a cast of characters we never see combat? Gonna choose this lady here. Hi. Hello. You knew that one. Very confident. What's your name?
Carmen.
Carlin. What's your answer?
Bailey.
Who?
Bailey.
Beetle Bailey. Is it Beetle Bailey? Wow, very good. Do I have any British people here? We didn't know that one, so I'm going to do a British question. I'm going to make one up just so, because these have been very American and Canadian so far. So I'm going to choose an American one, then over there I'll do a Canadian one. So let me make one up here. Let me think of a good one. Oh, I know. Here's a good one. Let's make it international, then it's fair. The Olympic Games were held in London in 4 years' time. What city hosts the Olympic Games? Do something to get my attention.
Where?
Yes.
Buenos Aires.
Touching me. What were you? Oh, hello, Captain. I didn't know you were on board. Hello. Yes, sir. What's your answer?
Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro. Is it Rio de Janeiro? Oh, I made that one up. Ping. Yes, go. Ping. Next question on the board, please. Next question on the board. Next question on the board. Now, this is for the captain of the team. What body part
They already have
do crickets
people.
use to chirp? Lots of different people to choose from here. Lots of people. Mr. Beer Belly, come over here. Come over here, Beer Belly. Anybody who's prepared to do that is desperate to... Yeah, but I've got mine covered. I didn't lift it up and show the whole world. What's your name? Steve. And your answer is Steve? The wings. The wings. Do they use the wings? No. Your family will never let you live that down. Yes, ma'am. Wings. Next choice is?
The hind legs.
The back legs, the hind legs. Is it the answer? The hind legs? Their legs, we'll give you that. All right. Your team captain. I'm coming over here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to choose 4 players and 1 captain from...
Now the endorsement here shows an umbrella?
American Express or Visa?
Go back to sleep, darling. Never happened.
The only
Visa.
First question for the red team, please. There it is. What did actor Carl Malden endorse when he urged television viewers, don't leave home without it? That's an international one. It's the same one. Yes, ma'am. Over there at the back. Yes, ma'am. Come over here with me. There's nobody behind you. It's you. Don't leave home without it, said Carl Malden. And the answer? American Express. Is it American Express? It is. Go play the game. I forgot her name. I'm sorry, Taylor. Next question, please. Next question. What fruit was officially declared a vegetable in 1893 by the US Supreme Court? That's a tough one. Anybody want to know? Anybody have a guess? Only one man at the back. One man at the back doing the double arm walk. Yes, Mr. Pants.
Tomatoes. I think so.
Yes, I hope you got anything else to call you. What's your guess?
How about a tomato?
A tomato or a tomato? Is it a tomato? Is it really?
Yeah.
I thought a tomato was a fruit.
Yeah, me too.
It's a vegetable? Oh, I'm going to stop eating them then. Alright, next question please. What's the only one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world that is still standing? You were first. Yes, ma'am. Come over here. Don't worry about your husband, you'll never see him again. Hi, what's your name?
Lydia.
Lydia, your answer is?
The Tower of Pisa.
The Tower of Pisa! Oh, no! It's the modern world. Never mind.
Machu Picchu.
Is that your brothers with us today?
Machu Picchu.
Are you like a cheerleader? Were you? You were, weren't you? Come over here.
No, you gotta say Machu Picchu.
I dated a cheerleader once. It was awful.
Or one of
Put
the...
my arm around her. She pushed me away. She went, N-O-T-H-I-N-G. That is what you're getting from me. Nothing. Like you. What's your answer?
Pyramid.
The pyramids. Very serious. If you don't want to look at the screen, look at the screen. Is it the pyramids? It is! Next question, please.
Pyramid.
Next question. What's the Hawaiian word for love, peace, hello, and goodbye? Love, peace, hello, and goodbye. Yes, ma'am.
Aloha.
Come over here. Come over here. This is the blue side. She just made the blue. Hello. What's your name?
Teresa.
Teresa says it is.
Aloha.
Is it aloha? It is. Good girl. Good girl. I need a team captain now. Team captain, here's your question. What brand of batteries have the copper top?
Duracell.
I'm going to go with this man only because he's been up for every question, both rounds, and I've ignored him. Yes, sir. Your answer is? What is it? Project, sir. Project.
Duracell.
Duracell. Is it Duracell? It is. Team captain, going up there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the red and we've got the blue team. Let's give them a humongous round of applause. That wasn't very good applause, but I know you're tired. I know. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a game called Simon Flash. Let me explain how it works. All right, Simon Flash. Now, do you remember that you used to have one of those little discs, those little round things? Did you play that, girls? Where you pressed and you had to memorize what the color sequence was? That is what we're going to do now. Right, Kai? Hello, Kai. It's all right, I just have to say hello. Hi, Katja. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to change the little round disc and make that disc you. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to first of all ask you to shuffle this way a little bit. Leave this feet. Just go that way a little bit. Leave a gap for me to get through. Very good. Now, what's going to happen is I am going to ask our guys to put a sequence on this little coloured blocks here. This little box here. Audience, you can watch the colour sequence on the side screens. Judges, Joe and short hair, you are going to watch the sequence on the screens. When you've seen the sequence, teams, look immediately down onto your boxes where you now have a purple light. That light is going to become a colour. It will either be red, a blue, a yellow, or a green. As soon as you see what colour you are, you have to mix yourselves up in the order of that colour sequence, starting from my right to your left. So the first one from here going that way, and the same one from there coming this way. Team captains, short hair and Kevin, is it? I'm sorry, I got Joe, same thing. Your thing is to shout it out. So for example, the sequence is red, blue, yellow, green. You need to shout that out and move your teams. So remember, you have to look down at your colour, and every time we do one of these, you will have a different colour. It will change every time. It'll be the first team to get three wins. 3 wins goes through to almost winner's row. And to make it even more interesting here, we're going to get faster as we go along. Now, if you're in Joe, leave Taylor alone. Joe and short hair, if you think you know the answer, press your lock button, which the guys are going to help you with, and shout lock. If you get it right, you'll get a point. But if you press lock and you were wrong, you forfeit the point to the other team. Alright? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a little practice. This one does not count. This is only for practice. Watch the little colour box, team players, audience members and team captains. Watch your side screens. Can I have the practice sequence, please? Here we go.
Blue, red, green, yellow.
Go. That's it. Shout it out, team captains. Shout it out. Shout it out. Shout it out. This is... Well, the first team to press it there were on my left. They said it was blue, red, green, yellow, and it was blue, red, green, yellow. Very good. So you would have got a point. You're a little slow there. Now, Mr. Garrett, you're the team captain because, well, you were on the end. It would have been anybody here, but push the ladies. Tell them where to go. Be manly. Joe, shout it out. Be strong. Be firm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this time we're playing for points, and points are going to make a difference here. Don't press it unless you're absolutely certain. Can I have sequence number 2, please? There it is. Shout it out, team captains. Shout it out. Move the people around. Move the people around. Move them around. Move them around. And we've locked in. We've locked in over here. And we think the answer is... I'm going with what's on the screen. Blue, yellow, red, green. And they've got blue, yellow, red, green. Now let me just stop. What is your problem? No, I'm going to overrule. They say they moved afterwards. I didn't see that. I'm going to give them a point, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to give you the point. Now guys, this time it's up to, we need to get you on the scoreboard. Taylor, Joe, scream it out for them. Watch it, it's going to go a bit quicker. Here's sequence number 2. There it is, there it is. Go, move, 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 move. Locked in again. Over here, they're saying it is blue, red, green, yellow on the screen. Blue, red, green, yellow. Very quick. Wow. Wow, all right, guys, don't worry, don't worry. This time it's all down to you, right? You need to get this. If they win it, they're through to winner's row. Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, watch the screen. This could be the last sequence. Let's hope not. Sequence number 3, please. Here it is. There it is. Go, go, go. Move, move, move. 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 Much quicker this time. They're hoping it says blue, red, yellow, green. It is blue, red, yellow, green. A round of applause. You're on the ball. Good job. It's 2 for 1. You need 1. You need 2 to win. And if you notice, it's getting faster. Here we go. Next sequence, please. Oh, that was a big one. That was a big one. That was a big one. Move. They are coming back with a vengeance for blue, green, yellow, red. Blue, green, yellow, red is on the board. It's 2-2. Oh, this is it. Short hair, short hair. You had them in the row. You had them doing well. And now Joe is really marshalling his troops. It's all down to this one. Who's going to win? Let's find out with the last sequence, please. We've stopped. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, over on my right, we are hoping that it is for the win. Blue, yellow, green, red. Blue, yellow, green, red. Ladies and gentlemen, they have won it. Unbelievable. Fantastic. Can we have a huge round of applause for the red team? Don't move. We're going to unstrap you right now. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys were in the lead. You were doing so well, and then they just caught up. Bedazzle. It was falling off of you, was it? It was all that running around. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody goes away here empty-handed because they're all going to get Simon Flash, the game itself. Let's give them a big hand for taking part. Very good. Here we go. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are on winner's row. That means you 4, 5 people, come over here please. Just give me a little gap so Janu can get through.